going to let everybody in right now and then start to record it. You're good to go, Kayla.
People are still connecting. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Kayla Escobedo, and I am excited to welcome everyone today to CASA graduation. Not only my trainees that are here today, but also the friends and family that are watching on the live YouTube stream. This is the exciting day that we've all been waiting for, as today you go from trainees to official court-appointed special advocates. For the agenda for today, the first thing that we're going to do is a swearing-in ceremony with Judge Bianco, who actually was the judge who spoke to you during your session 1. So all of you are somewhat familiar with him already. Then you're going to have an opportunity to speak to Judge Bianco one-on-one, and then you'll also hear from other departments within the organization. And finally, you'll meet your advocate supervisor for some one-on-one time prior to starting your advocacy. Before we get started, some tech housekeeping. So if you're having issues within Zoom, go ahead and private Emily. She's also has her name as tech support, but you'll also remember her as being your co-facilitator from session 3. So you can go ahead and private message her if you're having any issues. If you get kicked out of Zoom and you can't seem to get back in, she'll also put her contact information into the chat, but she will also come looking for you if you drop out as well. As usual, please make sure to stay on mute while not speaking, just to reduce the amount of background noise going on. And then for all staff that are on the call, when the trainees are taking their oaths, make sure that you go ahead and turn off your videos so that way the trainees videos, or I guess the graduates videos, can get pushed to the front and everybody on the YouTube can see them. So the first thing that we are going to do, like I mentioned, is the swearing in ceremony. So just make sure that all of your cameras are on. And I would like to introduce Judge Bianco, who you've all already met, and he'll go through how exactly this is going to work via Zoom. You have the floor, Judge Bianco. Oh, you're muted.
Sorry about that. I spend my entire day, every day, dealing with people's mute buttons and telling them, you're on mute, you're on mute. And we go through this time and time again all day long. And now I just did it myself. So it just makes me more compassionate for all the problems that people are having on the other end. So anyway, congratulations to all of you on finishing your CASA training and getting prepped to join us here in Dependency Court. We're looking forward to seeing you. And hopefully we'll be seeing you in person soon. Don't know when that's going to happen. That's probably the most frequently asked question of the day. I think at least 2 or 3 times a day, I'm asked, when are we going to get back to in-person hearings? And the answer is we just don't know yet. As you know, as we talked about when we did your training, we sort of work in 6-month increments here. So anything I had on calendar this morning, I'm setting now for a review hearing in 6 months. And I'm still telling all of the parties on the other end of the line, I'll see you remotely in 6 months. Be available to your attorney. They'll call you when we're ready to call the case and you'll be appearing remotely. So that's where we are at the moment. We're still looking at least 6 months down the road and possibly even longer. We'll just have to see how this all plays out. But so far, things seem to be working pretty well. And we've even had some CASAs appear on some cases remotely without any difficulties. And so I'm sure you'll be able to do well as well. So we're going to take a couple of oaths today to get you started, 2 of them. The first is your oath of office as a CASA, and the second is a confidentiality oath because we do take that seriously here in Dependency. So for starters, let's have you, gosh, I hope this works fine. Let's all take ourselves off of mute. And let's see how this works. So I'll work in very short increments of this oath, and you'll just be repeating after me. So first of all, I can see you all, it looks like. Let me have you raise your right hand. And as best we can, repeat after me. I state your name.
I,
Angelina
Amanda
Maxey,
Begley,
do hereby swear
do hereby swear
swear
that I will truly and faithfully perform
that I will truly
truly and
and
faithfully perform
the duties of court-appointed special advocate
the
duties of
appointed
court-appointed
special advocate
advocate
on all cases to which I am appointed,
on all cases to which I am appointed,
appointed.
that I will do so according to law
I will do so according to law
and the policies of CASA of Los Angeles,
and the
policies of CASA of Los Angeles,
and that I will always act
and that I will always act
in the best interests of the children
in the best
in the
interest
best interest of the
of the
children
children
for whom I am appointed.
who I
whom
am
I am
appointed.
appointed.
Now you can give yourselves a round of applause. Congratulations. All right, so now you can keep yourselves off of mute for a second because we have a second oath. So this second oath, and you, by the way, you'll all be receiving a written copy of your oath that you'll need to sign as well, which I will sign too. You're also going to be swearing to an oath of confidentiality because we take this very seriously with our dependency cases. These are very private matters that kids should not have out for the world to hear and know about. So for example, we don't talk to other people about what's happening in our cases. We don't post their photos on social media. We really maintain the confidentiality of these proceedings, so much so that I can tell you that not even other judges from other disciplines have access to our court files. So there might often be, say, a criminal case running in tandem with our dependency case, or a family law case if the party is getting the family's getting a divorce. Even in those cases, the judges in those other cases don't have access to our dependency files. They have to petition the presiding judge of juvenile and show good cause to be allowed to inspect the file for whatever purposes they may need it for. So even judges don't have access to this information. That's how carefully the law and regards the privacy of children and how important that is for you. So for this oath, I'm just going to read you the oath of confidentiality. And at the end, you will say, I do. Do you solemnly swear to uphold the confidentiality of the information contained in the legal files and all other case information that comes to your attention during the course of your work as a court-appointed special advocate?
I do.
I saw all I do's, so I'm holding you to it. You'll also be signing that oath of confidentiality in written form as well. So again, congratulations. Give yourselves a round of applause. You are now official and we'll be welcoming you into the courtroom shortly. So you can go ahead and put yourselves back on mute now.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Anyone?
So the next thing that we're going to do is a somewhat of a virtual handshake where Judge Bianco will go ahead and call your name, and then somebody behind the scenes on the Zoom will make your face really big, and you'll be able to say hello to some people who may be supporting you on the YouTube live stream. You can say maybe why you chose to join CASA, how you heard about us, what you do in your professional life, just so we get to hear from everybody one-on-one.
Okay, so as I call your name, if you could first take yourself off of mute, and that will make you appear front and center. Lizette Garcia.
Hello there.
Hello, Lizette. So normally this is the time where I would be shaking your hand and handing you a certificate that you're now an official CASA. But of course, we're in these crazy times, and so this is the way we're doing it. We are live streaming to all of your friends, family, whoever you may have invited, or just whoever might have tuned in accidentally to the YouTube channel, is there anything you'd like to say to them?
I am just super excited to be part of this special program, and I'm so looking forward to, I'd like to think more than just the next 2 years. I have a feeling it's going to go on for a bit longer than that for me personally. So again, thank you, and super excited.
All right, thank you, Lizette. All right, Jody Ryan.
Hello, Judge Bianco.
Hello. So same thing, what shout out would you like to give to all of your international viewers?
Well, thank you to everyone. I have a wonderful support network that is enabling me to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a number of years, and I'm very excited to finally be taking a step and doing it. And it is thanks to, again, to that support network that I have. And my hope is to share the many privileges that I have to, help a child, achieve their best potential.
Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you. Angelique Brown.
Hello, Judge Bianco, and thank you for saying my name so well.
Well, there you go. I am really not good at this. We have all kinds of different names in court, and it's a struggle daily to get the names right, but
I appreciate it.
glad we got yours. What would you like
Thank you.
to say to the viewers?
I just want to say that this is actually an honor. It was a pathway I had been looking to find for quite a number of years, a place to volunteer my time. I finally did have the space and time to do it, and I'm just excited to get started and be of help in this avenue. And thank you to Kayla. She gave a great training class. I really do appreciate it. And this class has been dynamic. You all have been fantastic. So onward and upward.
All right, thank you very much. Again, looking forward to seeing you. Daisy Palafox.
Hi, Judge.
Hi, did I get your name correctly?
Yeah, you did.
Hey. Anything you'd like to say to your friends, family, supporters?
I want to say that I'm really grateful and privileged to be a part of this volunteer program. And then just a thank you to my support system for helping me along the way.
All right, thank you very much. See you in 416. That's my department. Antonina Maxey.
Hi, Judge Bianco.
Hello. And your shout out to your support group?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my family and friends as well, just for helping me through this process. I'm really grateful to be able to do this, and I'm glad that I was able to meet everyone here.
Wonderful, thank you. And Christopher Lopez.
Hi, Judge. How we doing?
Christopher Lopez, I'm looking at the faces, and you are the only man of the group. Usually there's a couple more, but good for you for standing out. Who would you like to shout out to?
I'm still in pretty good company, and I'll also shout out my mom, who I think is on the live stream there. Thanks so much. Just the thought I have, of course, thanks for everyone in the class. It's been a joy learning with you guys thus far. And Judge, it's been a challenging year, not just because we can't shake hands in person, but for a number of reasons. And there's a lot of, I'm a big quote guy. There's a lot of things to think about in the world, but the first thing is, you have to be the change that you want to see out there. And you should never doubt the dedication of a small group of people to go out and change the world. So I'm excited to do that, and just grateful and excited to be a part of this, and congratulations to everyone else as well.
All right, thank you. And yes, there's a lot of good work that we can do here, and we do that on a daily basis, and we haven't stopped during COVID. We've been operating remotely, but we've been doing everything that we would normally do in person. We've been doing in a WebEx remote environment, and things are working just fine. It's not ideal. People would still like to come to court and see the judge that's making decisions over their lives, and we're working towards that. But until that happens, we're doing the best we can to ensure that everyone gets full and equal access to justice. Kanisha, please help me with your last name. Triche? Trike.
Yes, that's the proper way, but that's usually more difficult, so I just say Trish.
I like to be proper.
Yes, so that is the correct way, Triche. But yes. Hello, Judge Bianco. Thank you once again. Really enjoyed you in our session. For those that are supporting me, first for my classmates, I had a very strong supportive time with our training sessions and with Kayla. So I really enjoy getting the information and us sharing and really dialoguing and building kind of a bond as we're moving forward. And as always, thank you to my family and especially my children who have always shared my time as I volunteered, their time, I should say, as I volunteered. And I am a former CASA from Joliet, Illinois, over a decade ago in Will County. So I've made a full circle back into this type of work, and I am strongly passionate about advocacy. I think is one of the most effective things that you can do for someone is simply to advocate for them. And I'm just happy to be aboard and to move forward.
Thank you, and welcome to Los Angeles, where you belong.
Thank you.
Nikki Pusti.
Hi, Judge.
Hi. How would you like to shout out to today?
Hopefully my family's watching. I think they are. So shout out to them for being a great support system for me. And I want to thank everyone here, all my co-volunteers, and of course, everyone who trained us, Kayla, Taina, and everyone else who joined us. I'm really excited and grateful to have the privilege and time and resources to be able to advocate for a child. And I'm really excited. So thank you.
Thank you. And we're excited to have you all. Amanda Bagley.
Hello, Judge Bianco. I just want to thank all my classmates. This was really great experience to get to know you all. And thank you, Kayla. And thank you everyone else who joined us. And I think I found out about this program through an article in the LA Times, if I'm remembering correctly. So I'm going to give them a shout out too. So I'm glad I found out about this because I'm excited to move through this process. So thank you all.
Thank you. CASA's advertising dollars well spent. Jordana Klein.
Hi, Judge Bianco.
Hello.
Thank you. I just want to thank all of my friends and family who have been supportive of me for all my endeavors my entire life. In particular, I'd like to thank two friends, Catherine and Beth, who introduced me to the CASA program in the first place. I first learned about it through them. And a big thank you to Kayla and my classmates and the rest of the training team for putting together a very well organized program that allows me to hopefully make the world a better place, one baby step at a time.
Thank you. So the few CASAs that I know personally have told me that that's kind of how they came to it as well, was through referral from friends who were CASAs themselves. So maybe that's something for you all to keep in mind as we're always in need of more CASAs. You're the best source of finding other people who might be interested, even if it's just a casual conversation that you may have with somebody, all of a sudden it might spark an interest. So fantastic. Natalie Cowan.
Hi, thanks, Judge. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to thank Kayla and all my classmates. I think, training alone was such a fantastic, learning experience and growing experience. And I'm really excited for the impact. Hopefully we all can make. I think it's going to be a great group. And, I thank everybody for being along on the journey with me.
Thank you. And it is a learning journey every day. I've been here now 3.5 years and something comes up every day that I haven't seen before, and you'll experience the same thing. It's fun and it's rewarding. Alicia Zong.
Hi, Judge Bianco, and hello,
Hi.
everyone. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has provided support and helped me learn how to be a CASA, and I'm looking forward to continuing to learn. Thank you to Kayla and all of my fellow volunteers for creating a wonderful learning environment where I can really grow, and I'm really looking forward to making a positive impact in the life of a youth.
Thank you very much. Sarah Moniz.
Hi, Judge Bianco. Thank
Hello.
you for being here. I think I have a few supporters watching, so shout out to them. Thank you for being there for me. And the class, the training was fantastic, enlightening and inspiring. And I'm really looking forward to taking this actionable step to help our communities. And also looking forward to inspiring people around me to do the same thing. So thank you.
Wonderful, thank you, and see you in court soon. Eva Mitnick.
Hey, Judge Bianco.
Hello.
It's great to be here. Hi to my mom and dad, my sister, and Jim. And thanks to all of my classmates and Kayla and Taina. It's been such an amazing over a month now, I guess, of learning and growing. And I know that this is just the very first tip of the iceberg. I think there's a lot more to go, and I'm really looking forward to the next stage. So thank you.
Wonderful, thank you. And Clara Carger.
Thanks, Judge Bianco, and thank you for your time and support of us and the program throughout this. I just want to thank my amazing colleagues that went through this program together. I think it's going to be strange not to spend my Saturday mornings with you anymore. I don't know what I'm going to do. But seriously, it was an incredible experience to go through the training, and I'm looking forward to staying in touch and continuing this process and being assigned to a case. I want to thank Kayla and the whole CASA staff. You all are amazing and operate from such a strength-based mindset that reminds me to do so in all aspects of my life too. And for friends and family and colleagues, if you're thinking that you want to be a CASA, start the process. It's the whole thing is a journey, and it takes a little bit of time. So definitely jump in now. And I know we'd all be happy to talk about why it matters so much. Thanks.
And I can tell you firsthand that you can definitely have an impact. And I'll just say quickly, because I've given this story before to some CASA's training classes or these graduation ceremonies. But, you know, I once had this case where the teenage girl was really struggling in school academically. And the social worker prepared the report to give me an update on how she was doing, and the other kids in the family as well. And they asked all the kids how they were doing in school, and they all said they were doing fine. That's sort of a typical kid reaction, that word, fine. And so the social worker's report came back as, in the educational portion of the report, that the child was doing fine. And that's really all it said. And if that's the only information that I had, or if that's the only information Minors Council had as a basis for which to advocate for the child, they wouldn't be asking for any services, because if the child's doing fine, the child's doing fine. We set another 6-month review date, right? But that's not all we had. We had the benefit of an extraordinarily well-prepared, well-written CASA report, who had actually spoken with teachers and spoken one-on-one with the student, and actually listed her grades in the report. And it was like F, D minus, D minus, D minus, F, D minus, child's not attending school, child needs an IEP, child needs one-on-one tutoring, all these things. That's a huge, huge disconnect between that and fine. And so it was only because of the CASA's efforts and the information that the CASA gave to me that I was able to order an IEP, that I was able to order tutoring services, and then I was more closely monitor how she's doing in school, and not just take for granted what's written in the social worker's report, that what she said, which is she's doing fine. So small example, but just one way that you can have a tremendous impact on kids in a very real way, because but for that report from the CASA, that child would not be getting the tutoring, not be getting the IEP, and all of the extra services that we were able to put in place for her to get her to excel academically. And you can only imagine the ripple effect that that's going to have throughout the trajectory of her life. So keep up the good work, CASAs, and again, congratulations. And I know I'm speaking on behalf of all of the people that are watching you right now, your friends and family and supporters who you can't hear, but clap, clap, clap on behalf of all of them, because I know that they're very supportive of what you're doing. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Judge Bianco, for taking the time to speak at our session 1, and then here to take the time to swear everyone in and welcome everybody to this role. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Good luck, everyone.
All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to hear from different departments within the organization, so you can finally talk to some other people that aren't Taina and I. So the first person that I would like to introduce you to is our Chief Executive Officer, Charity Chandler Cole.
Hi, I'm here, but I need someone to let my be. There we go. There we go. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, you guys look wonderful. I was just going through all the slides and looking at your beautiful faces. How exciting. Congratulations on becoming CASAs. At CASA LA, our CASA volunteers are literally the backbones of our organization, and we cannot do the work we do without you. The work our CASAs do really go beyond advocating on the children's behalf in court and in schools and other settings. You have the ability to provide experiences that affirm their worth and value in this world. You have the ability to empower them to be the best versions of themselves, despite what the world, statistics, and others have told and shown them they are capable of. Your role as a consistent advocate and even friend in their life is so important. And I am so grateful that you have decided to embark on this new and very rewarding chapter of your life. Thank you so much again for stepping up to the plate to advocate for our youth. Congratulations for completing your training. I have an open door if you ever want to reach out to me for anything with ideas, because you need to be empowered or motivated and inspired. I am here to serve you all in your capacity as you serve our children. So thank you so much, and I look forward to working with all of you.
Thank you, Charity. The next person that you're going to hear from is Angela Daughtry, the Manager of Outreach and Recruitment.
Hi, congratulations, everyone. I'm so excited that you have graduated today. I'm so excited that you have made it through the process. We ask you to fill your seats. Invite someone to come and become part of the family. We appreciate you. You are the backbones, like Charity said, and we want you to bring someone else because we know that you know other people that can do this amazing task. So welcome. Congratulations. I love seeing your smiling faces. If you need anybody to talk with other people, I'm here. My team is here. We will do what we can to get them involved and become CASAs. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Draw someone in and enjoy yourself while you're here at CASA. We need you, the children need you, and the community needs you. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Angela. The next person I'd like to introduce is Selena Santiago, the Chief Development and Partnerships Officer.
Hello, everyone, and congratulations. It's just such an exciting moment. I'm still on my just super a few months ago, and it's so special. It's wonderful. So thank you. You heard a little bit about the fact that many of you may have heard about CASA through reading an article in the LA Times. Well, that's exactly kind of what's within the team that I get to development, our marketing, and we're a nonprofit. We rely on the generosity of individuals, of foundations, of corporations. And so my ask of you is that if you do know anyone who's willing to support CASA, if you know foundations, if you know corporations who do matching funds, like please ask them to participate to help, because you're going to experience an even more powerful movement as being a volunteer, and you know that the work that we do is going to allow us to do more of that. So asking you to all think about that when we send you emails about our fundraising. You're going to be invited to events, and actually we do have a gala next Thursday, so you will get the, you know, if you want to see it, getting a chance to see the work that we do, participate with others, bid on our silent auction, know each other. Please invite your friends, your families, your colleagues to support CASA, because we definitely need it so that we can support more youth in our community. If you know, all of you probably, if you're like me, do a lot of shopping on Amazon, make CASA your Amazon Smile recipient and beneficiary. If you, again, have matching funds at your organization, sometimes some companies even match volunteer hours with donations. And so reach out to our team, let us know if that might be an option, or if you have ideas and you want to get involved with fundraising or marketing, please reach out to me. I'll put my email in the chat. Our team is really welcome and open to anyone that wants us to help raise the visibility, the awareness, and get more people involved with and supporting CASA LA. So thank you again and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Selena. The next person I'd like to introduce is Lynn Gabriel, the Director of Volunteer Services.
Congratulations, everyone. I'm so excited for all of you. I am, as I'm looking at Taina's name and having Kayla in my head. As Kayla said, I'm the Director of Volunteer Services, and I was also a CASA for 10 years before coming to work at CASA. And this led me to become a foster parent and then an adoptive parent. So I've kind of navigated all sides. And I'll tell you, with being a CASA, the moment you start thinking, I got this, everything's going to change. So just know that. And it's going to be emotionally difficult, but the part of being a CASA, interviewing people and putting that information into a report, that's actually very easy. The tough part is, waiting for phone calls to be returned and getting through to the right people. But I know that since you made it through training, that you're the right people to do this. And so I can't remember who told me this at a recent event. And it was so great that I thought, I wish somebody had told me that in the beginning. And that is, when you meet your kid and their family, was don't bring your normal into their normal. And that was really helpful for me, because you tend to look at others as the way, well, that's not the way I would have my home. That's not the way I would do this. But that's because that's your normal and it's not their normal. And you'll have much more appreciation for their family and what they're going through when you look at it through that lens. So I am so excited for all of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Lynn. The next person we're going to hear from is somebody who you actually already somewhat know, who guest spoke for us in our session 2, Megan Maddock, our Chief Program Officer.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations. It feels like so many years ago that we were in training together, but we're here and we're graduated, and I'm thrilled to have you as part of the team now. We had such great discussions in our training class together, and I know you all are going to be fantastic advocates for your young person. CASA staff have already shared, but please stay in touch with us. Not just your supervisor, who's going to be an amazing support for you along the way, but keep in touch with me and Charity and Selena. We want to hear, and Lynn, all your folks, and we're here to support you and here to learn from you and here to help you along the way. So please stay in touch. We want to hear all of the things, all of the good things, all of the challenges. We want to be here for you. I am thrilled to be the person to get to connect you to your advocate supervisors. Our supervisors are really experienced and talented and smart and wonderful people that help me do my job every day. And you will get to meet with your supervisor after we finish our congratulations here in a Zoom breakout room. They'll get to help you navigate through the process of what it's going to look like to be matched with a young person. And they'll also be able to share a little bit about themselves and how they work. And I'm just going to give a shout out to them on the call today, because there's many supervisors on the line and you'll get to meet them shortly. But we have Farah, Jessica, Jonte, Tammy, and then Monica is away today, but I will be covering for her CASAs. But you'll get to meet them shortly and get your CASA journey started right now. So congratulations, everyone. I'm really thrilled for all of you, and I'm going to put my email in the chat. So please keep in touch.
Thank you, Megan. We're going to rewind for a minute back to Lynn. Go ahead, Lynn.
Sorry, guys, I got a little carried away and I forgot, number 1, to put my email in the chat, but number 2, to let you know, you already know about the gala, but here's the thing. I was voluntold that I'd be going in the dunk tank and I have to raise money. And as a congratulations for raising the money, I get dropped in a dunk tank. So obviously I was voluntold. I really didn't think this out well, but I'm getting close to my goal. And if any of you want to help me get dunked, I just sent the link in the chat so that you can help me get dunked. I'm acting like this is great and I want to do it, but I do. Okay, I do. So thank you. Thank you, Kayla.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that Lynn gets dunked. Thank you. So we're about to close. So thank you, everybody, just for being an amazing class. Congratulations. I'm extremely proud of everyone. I know it's been a fairly long journey from when you first had that thought of I could be a CASA until being here today. So just thank you for choosing to spend some of your free time to be an advocate for youth and opening up your minds to learning new things. From here on out, I will put you into the care of your advocate supervisor, who Megan mentioned you will be meeting right now. I also want to thank everybody who joined us on the YouTube, and just congratulations again to our new court-appointed special advocates. The last thing that we are going to do is Megan will explain how we are going to go forth with putting you into the breakout rooms with your supervisors. And then we are going to go ahead and end the live stream. So congratulations again, everyone.
All right, everyone. Since I know you've been through our training, I know you all are very familiar with breakout rooms and Zoom breakout rooms. So you will all be separated into your breakout rooms